We cheer on local football teams heading for the state championships, but are we doing enough to protect those players? The younger you are, the greater the danger of concussions. And as Elise Coulter found, if you think helmets offer enough protection, you ought to have your head examined.
Football is a fall tradition, but it's hits like this that has parents, coaches, and medical experts concerned.
And I had a head-to-head collision with another player, and I just fell back and hit my head and passed out.
That's not Tyler Layer in this video, but it was a similar violent hit that left him with a severe concussion. This is video of Tyler playing football. His parents never thought his football career would end at 15 and with a head injury.
They stood him in the corner with his feet together and closed his eyes, and he couldn't even stand straight. He fell over.
Okay, you can slow it down a little bit.
Followed by 10 weeks of therapy at Kettering Health Network's Neuro Rehab and Balance Center.
You have a broken leg or a broken arm, you see it, but a concussion, you don't see the effects, of what it did to the brain.
For Dr. Tarun Goswami, the problem lies with the helmets.
The helmets are not designed to prevent a concussion.
Most school districts like Northmont use the popular manufacturer, Riddell, and have their helmets reconditioned every year, which is required by the National Operating Committee on Standards for Athletic Equipment, or NOCSAE. And we contacted Riddell, who says every reconditioned helmet goes through a 20-step process, including closely inspecting helmets for hairline cracks and any other defects. Riddell promises it will not recondition any helmets more than 10 years old or those that have experienced irreparable damage. They ensure no compromises, no shortcuts. And once that's done, the helmet gets a sticker like this saying it meets NOCSAE's standard and has been recertified. But for Dr. Goswami, it's not enough.
What that stamp means is that particular helmet was tested by the manufacturer. It does not require manufacturers to test every helmet that they make, and only a few helmets are tested per that standard, and that popular type of helmet is then stamped with their logo.
While the safety of helmets is questioned, one local coach tries to prevent concussions another way.
We make sure that all the stuff we do in the weight room is kind of geared towards concussion prevention.
His players work out 5 days a week and train their neck, shoulder, and back muscles to take a hit on the field. He started the training in 2009.
We saw a decrease last year, and then this year there's only 2 kids that have had concussions.
Kettering Fairmont athletic trainer Robin Lench is one of many responsible for checking kids out on the sidelines after taking a hit.
I talk to them and I'll ask them, I'll test their balance, I'll look at their eyes.
And she knows when to send a player back into the game and when to take them out.
That if there are any signs or symptoms of concussion.
But even as coaches and trainers protect the kids, Dr. Goswami wants the rules changed.
To educate the kids to not come in direct contact between the heads, that's one very important thing. And then develop new regulations that stops and there are punishment given if the kids go overboard and injure somebody.
Injuries like Tyler's, and while he's up and running a year later, you won't see him on the football field.
I made the choice because I didn't want to get any more concussions. I didn't want to injure my brain any more than it already had been.
Once you get a concussion, it's easier to get another. So as physicians caution athletes, so does Tyler.
If you really love something, just make sure you try to continue on with it as much as you can, because you never know when it could be just taken away from you.
In Dayton, Elise Coulter, Fox 45 News.
U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer of New York has proposed a federal law that would create new youth-focused safety standards, and we'll let you know when there's a vote on that.